The Flying Kipper. All kinds of ships use the harbour at the big station by the sea. There are cargo ships and passenger ships with spotless paint and shining brass. Fishing boats also come here. They unload their fish on the quay. Some of it goes to shops in the town, and the rest goes in a special train to other places far away. This is the train the railwaymen call the Flying Kipper. Henry was ready at 5 o'clock. There was snow and frost. Men hustled and shouted, loading the vans with crates of fish. The last door banged, the guard showed his green lamp, and the Flying Kipper was ready to go. Come on, don't be silly, puffed Henry to the vans as his wheels slipped on the icy rails. The van shuddered and groaned. Truck trick. All right, they answered grudgingly. The train began to gather speed. Thick clouds of smoke and steam poured from his funnel into the cold air, and the fire's light shone brightly on the snow around. Hurry, panted Henry. They were going well. The light grew better. Signal lights shone green as they clattered through stations and hoosed under bridges. Then a yellow signal appeared ahead. Henry's driver, shutting off steam, prepared to stop, but the home signal was down. "All clear, Henry. Away we go," said the driver. They couldn't know that the points from the main line to a siding were frozen, and that the home signal should have been set at danger. A fall of snow had forced it down. A goods train was waiting in the siding to let the Flying Kipper pass. The driver and fireman were drinking cocoa in the Breakvan. The guard pulled out his watch. "The Kipper is due," he said. "Who cares?" said the fireman. "This is good cocoa." The driver got up. "Come on, fireman, back to our engine," he said. "Hey," said the fireman, "I haven't finished my cocoa yet." Then there was a sudden crash. The driver and fireman got out just before Henry smashed into their Breakvan. His driver and fireman had jumped clear in time, but Henry laid on his side, dazed and surprised. The fat controller came to see him. "The signal was down, sir," said Henry nervously. "Cheer up, Henry," said the fat controller kindly. "It wasn't your fault. Ice and snow caused the accident. I'm sending you to Crewe, a fine place for sick engines. They'll give you a new shape and a larger firebox. You'll feel like a different engine and won't need special coal anymore. Won't that be nice?" "Yes, sir," said Henry doubtfully. Henry liked being at Crewe, but he was glad to come home. "Peep, peep, pip, pip, peep," he whistled happily. A crowd of people waited to see him arrive in his new shape, and I am sorry to say that a lot of little children were late for school that day, because they waited to see Henry go by. So, that's how Henry came to use ordinary coal. But I do have one question, though. If I had the same accident like Henry did when he was pulling the Flying Kipper, would you also kindly reassure me like Sir Topham Hatt did?